Hey everybody, I'm just updating on my weight loss progress. When I weighed in yesterday, I was at 236 and a half, so that was between what my goal range was, which was 236 to 237, so I was in the middle. And that's good. My goal for next week, or next weekend, next Saturday or Sunday, is to be at, we'll say 235 or 234 and a half, somewhere in that range. I don't want to lose more than 2 pounds a week. That may sound a little weird, but most people want to lose like a lot of weight, and I don't. I mean, I do want to lose a lot of weight in total, but at one time, I don't want to rush through the whole process. So that is my goal, 234 and a half. I hate to do halves, but 1.5 to 2 pounds lost. So between 234 and a half and 235 is what I will be happy with. So something that I'm running into as a problem recently is getting enough calories. Part of it is preparation, making sure I actually have food in my house because I don't eat out a lot anymore. If I do eat out, it'll be something like a Subway sandwich, like a turkey sandwich or something like that. But for the most part, I'm just eating. Like I usually have oatmeal for breakfast. I like oatmeal and some fruit or some berries. And I'll have maybe something like some almonds to go along with it, or almonds as a snack or something. And I'll have a Subway something for lunch. I'm having a problem getting enough calories because, like, after that third meal, either I'm out and about and I'm not prepared, but I'm not willing to go into some kind of a restaurant or store or something to get something I don't need. And I'll wait like more, a couple of hours for me to get home to eat. And by that time, it may be like something like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. And so I'm running into that. Like, I don't want to wreak havoc on my metabolism either, because, if I'm not eating for a long span of time, then, my body might not respond well to that, and I don't want to form a habit of that. So if you guys have run into some of these issues, especially when you switched over to eating healthier stuff, and you found that you had issues getting enough calories, let me know what you do, or give me some suggestions or tips if you have them, because I know this is something I can probably rectify on my own, but it's become so humdrum now, where I'm doing almost like the same things every day, and I'm forming a habit. Now I'm forming a habit of not eating enough. So really, any little tips help, but I'll definitely be trying to look for ways to try to make sure I'm getting enough calories, because I don't want to run into a plateau. That's like that's the thing that that even makes me want to eat more calories, because I don't want to run into a plateau. As far as my hair, it's grown a little bit. It looks kind of rough. I haven't done anything to it this morning, or it's not even morning. It's like 5:30. I haven't done anything to it. But it's growing. I don't really put a whole bunch of stuff in it. I'm a very simple person. I don't like to go out and buy a whole bunch of products and stuff just to test them out and not like them, and then have a bottle of stuff that I'm not going to use. So I mainly just use like vegetable glycerin. I have a vegetable glycerin mix with vegetable glycerin, water, olive oil, and essential oils. Like rosemary, I usually put that in there, and also lemon or orange to make it smell good. And then sometimes I'll use the gel, the IC Fantasia gel, to keep my curls in place if I did a co-wash. But other than that, I mean, it's TWA. You can't really do much with it, period. So I don't try to get too fancy with it. So that's what my hair is like. It's just growing. I'm just trying to keep it as healthy as possible. I still need to get a trim from when I cut it, because I still got a few little wispies in there. But overall, I'm very satisfied with it. I'm happy with it. I'm glad that I actually cut it, as opposed to waiting. I can't even imagine what it would have been like, now with as much hair as I had on my head trying to transition. I wouldn't have made it. I already know I wouldn't have made it. So if you have any questions, comments, anything relating to any of that, let me know. And I do just want to say a quick thing on the passing of Michael Jackson. I know everybody's had their 2 cents on it. It's not like I'm really trying to put in my 2 cents. I just want to document this for my own purposes. But just on his passing, this may sound a little extreme to some people, but I honestly do feel that I'm privileged to have been on the planet at the same time as him, as he made so much of this great music. You know, everybody might not like all of this music, you know, but you know he made some really good stuff, and he was a legend. He's most definitely a legend, and I think it's so unfortunate that as he enriched our lives, at least the people who were fans of his, as he enriched our lives with his music, like I can't tell you, every time I hear a different Michael Jackson song, my mind automatically reverts back to a memory. It reverts back to when I was a certain age. It reverts back to, you know, me and my brothers being silly and goofy over one of his songs. Just different things. As much as he's enriched our own lives with his music, ironically, he never had a life of his own. He never really had a normal life. And fame basically was his life, and he was a victim of that fame. And I personally believe that ultimately led to his untimely death. But I wish that more people would have, during his life, during all of it, you know, these last couple years when he was at the top of his game, I wish that more people would have, instead of talking about him and calling him all kinds of names and freaks, I wish they would have really focused on his music. And even though he had personal problems, his music is what made him so well known. I wish they would have told him how great he was while he was still alive, and not just because he died. I really do hate that because, you know, Kanye West has a line in one of his songs called Roses. He talks about how his grandmother passed and they were all in the hospital, and his family was there in the hospital with her in her last days, and saying that the people in the hospital were the roses as opposed to them bringing her flowers. And he also had a line in that song that says that, I don't know if it's that song, but it's one of his songs where he says, people never get the flowers while they can still smell them. And that's true. You never tell a person how great they are a lot of times until they die. And Michael Jackson was so great, and I wish that he could have had as much appreciation as he is getting this week. I wish he could have had that in his life, especially when he needed it the most. But who am I to say? Like, I didn't know him personally. But I honestly, you know, I'm going to miss him like everybody else. But I'm just thankful that I was able to witness and to appreciate the great music that he's made. So that's that. All right, y'all. Ooh, that was long, 8 minutes. So be in touch with me. I'll be uploading another video either next week or the weekend after that. And I'll always be updating my weight on my channel, even if I don't have the time to upload a video. So talk to y'all later, and thanks for watching. Bye.